Well, I got to say that it's been a long time since I posted about this. But yeah, more messed up shit has happened after I joined his or her place. I don't think I can forgive myself for joining that insane user's place and interacting with him. I would just call the user a he for now. So basically, after leaving Fixy's place, I ended up getting a message from his account saying, "Hello, my username. I want to see your skills. Please, friend me." After seeing that grammar waste message, I immediately went to friend request page to find his account sitting right there in the request page. Unfortunately, I accepted his friend request, trying to see if I could make the user go away from me once and for all. Right when I friended Fixy, the first thing he did was to message me on the chat box. And when I clicked on my chat box, I found this message from the user. "Hello, once again, my username. Can we have some fun?" "No, I can't. I really can't," I replied back. "Well, you should join me," he responded. After he said those few words, he started messaging me a lot of messed up questions. I can't really show them to you, but basically he was typing things that seemed like he was asking me out, and I was typing him back, trying to make him go away, or just at least trying to stop the user from saying those words. But Fixy did not go away. Instead, he kept messaging on and on and on, until I gave up trying and told him that I would join his game, just to shut him up. He ended up replying with okay, and Fixy joined his game, the one I had joined earlier. I soon follow after. That might have been the worst mistake I did while interacting with this crazy Roblox user. When I joined the game and finished loading, Fixy13332 teleported to me to the bed that's inside the house. I thought he was using admin commands, so I wasn't alarmed. That wasn't until he said something in the chat that really concerned me. "Get in it." That was the only thing he said. Almost instantly, I held on the shift key and ran out of the house. I thought I was safe after I ran to the other side of the map. But not for long, because soon after the sky turned to night and Fixy13332 ran at me with a shield and sword in his hands. I tried to dodge Fixy's attacks, but I was too slow because he sliced me with the sword, which a little cutscene played where it showed a perspective of me as I was thrown into a coffin by Fixy, and a lot of screaming was heard as my character died. And after that, I was once again kicked from the game, this time for no reason. And after all of that happened, well, I ended up going offline after that, just because I didn't want to deal with the user. And I also thought that he would forget about me. Sadly, I was wrong. The next day, when I came back into Roblox, once again started to ask me strange questions, and even forced me to join his games a couple of times. After that, I decided to unfriend Fixy and move on with my life, which was not the best idea, since I made the story, and I started to see that the user was gaining popularity. Like, his game got tons of visits, and many people followed the account. And it wasn't until recently that I noticed that there were YouTube videos of people narrating my story, which I found dumb, since the story I made was kinda stupid, depending on how you see it. But I didn't really care. At least people weren't starting to hear about my story. But still, that doesn't compare to what happened very recently, like about 1 day ago. On that day, I was having a normal time playing Roblox, until I realized that I had once gotten a friend request from you-know-what. And being the hyper person I am, I friended the user again to see if I could shut him up the second time and see what will happen. Well, what I got was pretty messed up and weird to say the least. Fixy himself told me to join his game, and then started bullying me and typing like a crazy person, with a bunch of people that I had realized that they were his minions, which were people that followed or sent a friend request to him, and got unfriended and were gated as minions. After he said to head first off, and he also attacked them at random times, eventually leading the chaos to madness, as they made the decision to raid some of my friends' games and also at one point tried to make me part of the raid. Like, wow, I thought he was a victim of bullying, but it seems more like he has lost his mind because of the amount of bully he has most likely received. Sadly, I wasn't able to take any screenshots of these occurrences because I somehow forgot to take any of them. So most likely I won't be able to show any evidence of what happened then and now. But at least for the first of many times, I can be able to tell you guys the events that had happened because I don't think you want to mess with them, do you?